I'm the artist Patch Whisky. I'm out of Charleston, South Carolina, and I've been painting for probably the last 17 years. I've been creating my entire life.
How did you come about with the name Patch Whisky?
Patch Whisky was a wrestler. So he was an 80-year-old high flyer off the top ropes. He had some signature moves. He got a back problem. He had to quit, and he's actually cool because he was born like an 80-year-old man, and now he's like a 35-year-old stallion of a dude. So he's actually getting younger.
Awesome.
Yeah, and most people are the exact opposite.
It's a tribute to him?
Yeah, it is. My inspiration, I guess, is cartoons, childhood fantasies, wrestling, scary movies, fairy tales from the sea, folklore, mythological creatures, legends, stuff like that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot of inspiration.
Yeah. So I try to. So all my pieces are kind of like an old fairy tale from the sea, or kind of like the Bigfoot sightings, the cryptids and stuff like that. It's the stuff that stories are told through the ages, passed down through generations. So I feel like my creatures are important because a lot of people don't know it, but they're the protectors of light. So they're the protectors and the guardians of the light. And that's why that there's so much color, and when the rainbows come down from the earth and spread the joy when it rains, it's mostly because these guys have made that possible. It's just a story that most people don't know, and I'm getting ready to unleash it.
So it's all about stories then. You're like really painting a picture of a story.
Yeah, it's mostly like an epic tale between good versus evil, And this chapter of my story right here, it's the beagles are kind of going and taking pictures because the rainbow monsters are they're kind of like a celebrity where they're from, So like they're like an attraction, like a dinosaur would be at a zoo or something, or at a park. So they're like they get to take rides and go explore the monsters, and you check them out, and they're very, very social creatures. But in the story, one of the couple gets thrown off course. Their balloon gets thrown off course, and they go into the land of, it's a dark, dark world. No light gets in or out. It's a very dark and soulless place. So the story goes, they get blown off course into this place. They get freaked out, but they come back to the village, but one of the creatures from the darkness follows them back, and that's where the story's at right now, and it'll start unfolding within the next couple walls, I guess, this year.
So I heard you talking about chapters.
Yeah.
What's the chapter?
It's like one big story, It's It's like professional wrestling. You know how you watch it every week, and like the story evolves, and like there's not like a set end to this story. It's just kind of like life, and like it's just a bunch of stories that add up and make this thing. So this is just like it's like a chapter of my life. It's a chapter in the life of my creatures.
Where do you hope to go with what you're doing with your art form?
I'm hoping to somehow become a professional wrestler with this. So I'm going to try to cross-brand my creatures with a professional wrestling group and see what we can do with it. That little dude right there that's in love, he's in love with that girl. He's also in love with professional wrestling. He's like a huge, huge wrestling fan.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Oh my God, my favorite. I got a lot, but I like old Dusty Rhodes, and I like Hulk Hogan. I like the Macho Man, and I like Dean Ambrose. I like Bray Wyatt. I like all of them. I like the good guys, the bad guys. I like the managers.
And who inspires you in the art world?
Oh man, I mean, so many people. I can't even name all the artists that I'd say if you're painting, like you're inspiring to me. You know, if you're out there creating and doing your thing day in and day out, you're definitely inspiring to me for sure. You can Google Patch Whisky at patchwhisky.com. It's my website. On my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, it's all Patch Whisky. I do a lot of my daily blogging type stuff on my Instagram and my Facebook, so you can keep up with my daily doings on that.